Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. David Avila gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take the game. Out. Out. He's out. Out. 3. Out. Out. He's out.
Stepping in, number 8. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Number 8.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Play ball. Out. That's a ball 4. That hit him. He's got first. Out. Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take the break. You're out. Out.
So striding in, number 8. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Three and 0 now.
No strike.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit high and deep to right center. Santana sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Let's play ball. He's out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Out. 3. 3.
At the plate, Anthony Goodman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Good man.
Here's the 0-1. There goes the runner. Mitch misses the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Digging in, number 8. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh? Hey, we got one out here. Need you right here one time, kid.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Let her rip, let her rip.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on.
Your attention, please. Now for the Rough Riders, number 63, Ⅳ Ⅳ.
Hey, no one down here.
Stepping in, Anthony Goodman.
Leading off for Midland, the center fielder, Anthony Goodman.
To the left side. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Play ball. Three. He's safe. He's safe. He's out. Out. Ball four. Take the ball. Out. Three. He's safe. You're out.
Now at the plate, Francisco Crespo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
On the ground out to short. He's got it. And a rather easy first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Let's play ball. He's out. Out.
Ready for another shot now, number 8. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Right here. Hey, catch up for us. Get a stretch out. Hey, catch up. Your turn right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
To the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability.
Your attention, please. Now for the Rough Riders, number 55.
Into the box, Peter Palmer.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Peter Palmer.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
The 2-1. On the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And if you're wondering what remains in the bullpen, there they are. We'll see what, if anything, their skipper decides to do in this spot.
Let's play ball. He's safe. Out. He's out. Out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-2 the final score tonight. Vinny Olivo claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Todd Saucedo, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down.
Three. He's safe. Out. Three. He's out. Three.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Mills. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike Mills.
All right, one time, right here. Be hit right here. Here we go. Runner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Estevan Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Santana.
Goodman on at first, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
That hit him. He's got first. Ball four. Take the base. Out.
Now to the plate, Barton Marquez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Base is juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Up the middle. Scooped up. Barehanded for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But not before they pick up a couple of touchdowns here as 14 men come across to score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rockhounds lead it 14-0. So stepping in, Lewis McLeary. He's single. Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down.
ball. Out.
At the plate, number 8. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Pitch up there.
2-1.
Great take right there. Great take. Hey, come on, big dog.
High fastball is in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Let's play ball. Pull 4. Take the base. He's out.
So striding forward now, Barton Marquez.
Let her rip.
Barton.
Here we go.
Palmer, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, now we got 2.
On the ground out to short. Throws short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Play ball. Out.
So digging in now, number 8 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Oh, big guy, sear this one. Hey, see it, drive it. Wait for a good one, drive it, kid. 1 out, 1 out.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 4 errors for these guys so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Santana. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Nobody, go home.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. He's out. 3. Got it. That's ball 4.
Next will be the designated hitter, Peter Palmer.
Designated hitter, Peter Palmer.
2, turn 2, roll it up.
Ready with the 0-1. Get out towards second. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you...
3. Out. Out.
Coming to the plate now, number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, make it yours.
from the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, let it rip, let it go.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here we go, boys.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
What's the play ball? Out.
Into the box now, Mike Mills. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Mills.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Play ball. 3. You're out. Out. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. 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 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johnny Schaffer, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
What's the play ball?
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in to try it again. Game for him, 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
He's out.
Ready now, number 8. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Hey, we got one here.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
One time right here. Hey, let's go right here.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Let it go, let it go.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Here's the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
What's the play ball? That's ball 4.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
21-2 in tonight's game. Midland took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Juan Blanco wins his third of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Todd Saucedo lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
さっきはどうもです。
Time of the ball game.
なんかピッチャー打たれまくって21点となってます。
Thank you for joining us here.
英語だらけでよくわかんないですよね、これ。守りとね、打つ方はできますね。でもこの作ってる選手だけですけどね。なんかまた来てますね。スタッフ。なんとなくで選んでますけどね。
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Arkansas Travelers. Arkansas have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Julio Fernandez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag from this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
3, 4, take the base. He's safe. Out, out. You're out. He's out.
Stepping into the box, Domingo De Los Santos.
たま
As
に
he'll
なん
get
か
his
こ
first
う、不思議な
opportunity
機
in this
会があ
one.
るんですけどね。
De Los Santos.
From the stretch. Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to.
あー、間に合わんかな。
Safe.
あー、間に合ってない。
Sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner.
Now at the plate, number 8. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
This guy's off to a great start, to the surprise of many scouts who don't consider this guy to be that great of a hitter, but maybe he's finally started to figure some things out.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1. Arkansas have looked lively in this one. After a 5-game skid, it looks as though they're back
メ
on
ジャーの
track.
チームに入ること
You
で
know,
す
Matty
ね。
B, when you've lost 5
まあ
games
ま
in a row,
だ
you're looking
3
for
軍なん
any
です
ray
よ、
of
これ。
light that you can find. And right now, getting out to this
3
lead
軍から
early
まあ
could be
結果
just
出
what
し
they
てい
need
け
to
ば
stop this streak.
上に上がれると思うんですけどね。
The 2-1. takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Play ball. Out. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. He's out.
Now in the box, Richard Valdez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Richard Valdez.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's out number 1.
まあでもまだ守備の方はね、まあなんとかなるんですけど、打つ方ですよね、あとね。
Striding in, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 8.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Hey, let it fly right here.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
One down now. One down.
うん、そうですね。
Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hitchcock. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Play ball. Full 4. Take your base. Out. 3. He's out. You're out. 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 He's out.
Settling in now, Odell McCarthy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
McCarthy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
あとはほんまにね、打つ力をつけていかんと、なかなかホームランとか打てないんでね。長打力をいかにつけるかですね。
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The batter, number 8.
Hey, one away, one away.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. De Los Santos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
うん、打率はまあ、一応はね、いいのはいいんですけど、ホームランがまだ0なんですよ。
Stepping up now, number 8. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Let's turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
結構でもヒットはね、打つときは打つんですけど、打たんときはほんまノーヒットがありますからね。
Lead at first, nobody out. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
おっと。
And this one's in the dirt. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to
なんと
do.
かバ
His
ットは
job
止
was
ま
to
りま
finish
した
this
ね。
thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Full count.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. And the shift pays off handsomely that time, as that was right to him for the first out.
Let's play ball. Out.
Well, this one's out. They've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
4-2 the final score tonight. Arkansas came through late,
当た
taking
り
the
は
lead
いい
in
ん
the
ですけど
8th
ね、
to
真
secure
正
the
面に。
victory. Rob Whalen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Domingo Cabrera earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the
年数どうなんでしょうね。ちょっとその辺もようわからないんですけどね。まあでも、結果が出んかったら多分そのまま終わってまっちゃいますかね。下手したら。どれぐらいなんでしょうね。この辺の数値がね、少ないからね。ああ、ケンさんおはようございます。はーい。
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Chambers, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
字幕ね、確かに。
Striding into the box, Chad Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Chad Eaton.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat.
3 out. You're out. 3 out. Out. He's out.
Into the box now, Richard Valdez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Richard Valdez.
Now that's popped up. Number 8
珍
is
し
there
く
for
フライ
him.
が来ましたね。
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to
う
the
ん、
top of the
一応だ
third.
か
And
ら、
we are tied
操
nothing
作して
nothing.
る時だけは一応飛んでくるっていう設定みたいですね。それ以外はもうオートで進んでる感じですよね。
Standing in, number 8 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 8.
なんかあとはその飛んできたボールをいかに取ってアウトにするかですよね。でたまにこういうミッションも出るんですけどね。これはでもしたらね、なかなか難しいんですけどね。どうしようかな。
Hey, here we go, here we go.
First pitch on its way. And he
One
lays
ball,
off
no
there,
strike.
1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he
No,
won't
that's
bite
not
at that one either. It's 2-0.
.さっきのそういやメガネのピッチャーでしたよね。
2 balls and a strike now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen
あと
behind
は
now,
こう、ボ
3 and
ール
1.
球に手を
when
出
you
さず
haven't
に
gotten a guy on base yet in the
見極め
entire
れるか
game,
ですよ
a
ね。
3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he
Ball
takes
four.
ball 4.
低かったですね。
So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't
こ
been
れ
able
ラ
to
ンナーは
register
出たん
a
です
hit
けど、
against this
ミッ
guy,
ションが
but
失
at
敗に
least
なっ
they
た
have
よ
a
ね、これ
base
ね。
runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
一応打って結果を出さんとあかんから。
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odell McCarthy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get
No
the same
out,
result
Chile.
as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground. Defense is, they could certainly.
これはダブル
The
プレー
second
で
for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Play ball.
Digging in
ま
now,
あでも
number 8.
じわじわ
Walk
と打
his
率が
first
下が
time
って
up.
きましたね。
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch
Oh,
misses
that's
low.
good.
The throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Santana stands at second with 2 gone. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hey, have a rip, like you can't.
Swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
なんか守備とかの後に、なんか緑で、なんか書いてプラスって書いてると思うけど、あれは上がってますね。
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to
この今出てるやつですよね。これはプラスですからね。じわじわと上がってますね。
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score.
We're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Look, play ball. First base.
At the plate, Woody Griffin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Woody Griffin.
I'm set with the 0-1.
うわー、来た。
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1.
久しぶりにタイムリーでしたね。ちょうどランナーが盗塁してくれとったからね。これはでも微妙な当たりでしたね。
Stepping into the box, number 8. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Plays at 1 now.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, one away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
うおっと際どい。
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
ついつい手が出そうになりましたね。
Grounded to short. To his right, McCarthy. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Digging in, Domingo De Los Santos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his
まあでもこれはバットが止めれるのがね、いいんですよね。
You can't beat out a fly ball in this.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 5-1. Standing in, number 8. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Take it easy right now. Hey, 2 outs, 1 away.
2 ランズはもう。
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right here. Your pitch. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. All right, look at your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
ああ、2アウト満塁だ。
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
No doubt.
これでタイムリー打ったらまた評価が上がりますね。
They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. Pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that
何
swing.
回も
Pretty
失敗マー
obvious
ク
he
が
was
出
trying
ま
to
した
put
けど。
4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Vincent, the runner at third. Cabrera on second. Iwamura on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball.
ああ、これはダメです
With
ね。
it. The throw is wild and he gets away. 1 run scores.
あれあれどうなりましたエラーっす
And
か
as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra
Ah,
outs in an inning.
negative.
That should have been out number
Ah,
3 there.
それ出るんです
Instead,
か
he has to refocus and get back.
冒頭やったんですね。
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Travelers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Ryan Chambers takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. John Arias pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Domingo Cabrera hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious
多分今、だいぶ連敗してんちゃいますかね、これ。ああ、ちょっと上がりましたね。やっぱ知らん間に3位転落してますね。さあ、じゃあここでちょっとやめますね。ああ、でもこれ4番目に入ってましたね。はい。お疲れ様です。打率の方ではまあまあ、いい方ですね。さあ、では、終わります。お疲れ様です。